Hey everyone, your host Cy Smith. Monday is safety day, so I always talk about and try and get people to discuss the violence, safety, making sure the family know where to meet in case of an emergency, stuff like that. But right now I want to talk about why Chicago violence in the last 10 years have been more than LA and New York. New York is the largest population. Second is LA, and then Chicago is third. The reason New York's violence is less than Chicago, I believe, based on all my years of doing this work, is because of integration. Keyword integration. So that's why New York's violence, a good part of why New York's violence is less than Chicago's, is you don't have swarms and stacks of black people in one area. And they high rises are integrated. So that's a key reason, I believe, based on my going there for 10 years, working, doing that work. That's what I believe the difference is in New York City. In LA, it's being spread out. That's why their violence isn't as bad as Chicago's. So for New York, it's the fact that they're integrated racially. In LA, is because they spread out geographically. The challenge for Chicago is structural racism and isolation. That's what's different. That's why Chicago murders continuously is higher than New York's and LA's. Michael Madigan, the state representative, and his policies, and then Ed Burke, 14th Ward Alderman, and his policies, coupled with Mayor Daley, and then now Rahm Emanuel, is why Chicago's violence has continuously been higher than LA's and New York's. Some people will get that, the people who kind of been following this type of stuff, and some people, this may catch them off guard and they might not believe it. But I'm just saying, based on me being out here around the clock, doing the work that I do, this is what I detect. And that's why it's so important to create Blacktown, Chicago, is because when you got a group of people all isolated with no cultural or less cultural identity, cultural pride, you're going to see what we're seeing right now. So we're going to continue to work to get people to get organized block by block, so that you can get to know the people on the block that you're assigned to and build those relationships. Once we got 800 villages with village mayors agreeing to coordinate those blocks, now we're in a position to stop the violence. Until we have that, what we'll have is emotional responses that's not pragmatic. Until the leadership is in place, we won't have sustainable anything, because you don't have leaders. So we must get the 800 people to step up and say, I'm going to be responsible for this village. And once you do that, then we're going to go within the village and do the work, because then we'll have our enemies surrounded. Right now, the problem is not contained. And repeat, the problem is not contained. And the problem is those hopeless spirits out there. Until we get mayors in place, 800 of them, we're not in position to fully take the city in a different direction. Thank you.